Hey guys, fancy seeing you all here so soon. This is going to be the last live stream of the night. Tomorrow won't be so hectic. But I'm going to be covering Life Plus Cindy tomorrow again because I've got a doozy of a video. Hi guys, let's get to. I'm sounding like Chantel. Oh, the other thing is, guys, I've told people a little bit more insight into who I am. There's a whole backstory to it. You know, it's just a short version. Married at 16, looking after 4 kids, 4 dogs, 4 cats, 4 jobs. Does anyone want to know a bit more about it? Do a live on it and say a bit more about the brain condition that I do have and the other health conditions. So just put a comment and we'll do a live about it. And got any questions? For people who don't know, I do have incurable brain disease, but it's okay. I'm here. Right, guys, let's get into this one. Right.
Now, if that isn't content, I don't know what is. So I have a bunch of windows on this side of me, so my face automatically looks lighter on this side and darker on this side. So I just want to get that out because that was happening in one of my live streams and people are like, oh my God, her makeup's uneven and all that stuff. It's even. See? It's even.
This cheese looks swollen.
Hi. Hello. How y'all doing? I say that every time now. I think I'm like Dr. Max.
Is it just me or is there something wrong with this side of the face, the eye? It just seems there's something wrong with the side nearest to the wall. Maybe.
Hi guys, hello. Okay, so I have questions and things I want to talk about. I did post on my Instagram, send me questions if there's any questions you want me to answer on live stream, because I know there's a lot of people who don't want to talk in the chat, which I completely understand. So yeah, let's do this then. So the first thing I want to clarify, I have this all on my phone over here. Okay. The color shirt looks nice on you. Thank you. It's actually a dress. I loves it. Cow goes moo. I believe in you. Thank you. And I'm going to do so much better with trying to pay attention to super chats, answer them, unless it's something that where I have boundaries up and I don't want to speak about something. But I am going to try my hardest to answer every single one for you guys because you guys have been telling me that I'm flopping on that. So we're going to get a little bit better with that. Yeah. Red is a color of yours. Thank you. People tend to say that and I don't see it, but if you guys see it, that makes me feel good. So thank you. Okay. So first things first is Destiny keeps saying how she wasn't around for my cancer symptoms. And I just want to say that during that time, that is actually when Destiny and I were closest in a friendship ways, when we would see each other the most. You can go back and look at that in vlogs. I actually, this is the phone that I have that I use every single day, but I have an old phone that I plugged in last night and I was like, I need to go back and look at text because I swear I'm not crazy. Yeah. So Destiny's lying about that. We were very close during that time. So Allah. Another thing is she said that in her original video, she said that she was trying to hook up with the girl that she was hanging out with at work, but when I was scared that she was emotionally cheating on me, I knew she was, so that's why I wanted her to contact me during lunch. It was just this anxiety, slash I don't trust her, slash, she was trying to hook up with that girl that night that she broke up with me and the next day, which she admits in the video, but then in her last live stream, she said that didn't happen. Again, another lie. So
have you noticed, guys, she hasn't said a situation type deal thing for a while? And I like this, Amber, this one that's more engaging, that talks more, because sometimes she just waffles on and talks a lot of shit.
She's lying a lot. She is, it's just tons of inconsistencies, and I need to call her out because it's not okay. I also want to talk about like people justifying Destiny's jokes. A lot of people are saying like, you know, in awkward situations, like nervous laughter. Like I'm all for that. I'm all for like nervous laughter, laughing off trauma. I'm there for it because I am that. I definitely laugh at inappropriate times because of nervousness. I am the same way. I will be talking about something that.
Back to a little bit of a story on this. I laugh at nervous or inappropriate times. I always, when it's a funeral, I don't know why I thought that they'd be laughing, but I could see the shoulders shaking, so I thought they were laughing, which made me laugh until they turned around and realised they were actually sobbing. I don't know why I thought they were laughing, but I always get a nervous cough as well at a funeral.
Absolutely hurts me, and I'll laugh. The mind and body does crazy things, but
yep,
people are justifying Destiny laughing that I smell, Destiny saying that I'm a sumo wrestler, just flat out making fun of me. There's a difference between laughing at something that is making you nervous versus making fun of somebody.
I agree.
And these people who are at shows where people's hearts are at. I am here to call Destiny out on her bullshit because I'm tired of it. And I'm not here to make fun of her in any way, to laugh at her in any way or anything like that.
Oh, go on.
I'm honestly so beyond tired of seeing you fail over and over again. This time you have run out of second chances. Thank you for the super chat. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being human, I guess. All right. So we have clarified those things. Let's see what's next.
Did we though? We didn't really clarify them. You just stated it. We didn't clarify anything.
I still have a little bit of pneumonia, so if you hear me out of breath and stuff, just say. Someone said she obviously didn't think you stink that much. She was always kissing on you. Oh, she was obsessed with me. You're a skinny legend. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. And I know you be joking. But yeah, Destiny was obsessed with me. We don't even need to go there. We don't need to go down that lane there. But so people were asking, did I call or text Destiny during the Pookie Walmart incident? And yes, I did. I texted her and I told her exactly where I was. I said I was sitting by the entrance. I was either in Burger King or Subway. I can't remember, but it's like, you know how some Walmarts have like that food like in there, like it could have been a fucking McDonald's for all I know, but it was like a fast food area that I was sitting in. I called her over and over. I made sure to text her, but she wasn't answering me. So yeah, I just feel like that whole situation is a big red flag on Destiny. And for people to like invalidate that, like, you can't control when someone gets their feelings hurt, and me walking away to like take a breather is very healthy. That is what I'm learning to do in therapy. And you can do that in public. It doesn't just have to be while you're in your own home. If something happens where you're like, okay, I just need to take a breather, be allowed to do that. I want to feel validated in that. But so many people are missing the fact that like Destiny left me at a store in the middle of the night. I didn't drive. I didn't know much about Ubers back then. I don't even think I knew what an Uber was back then.
Seriously, come on. I know about taxis when I was 14. We call them taxis over here, by the way.
So it's like, yeah, big red flag on her end. I feel like most of the stuff that she's calling tea is just like her exposing herself. That's what it feels like at this point. I didn't think I'd catch one of your lives. Love this and love you. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. Yes, thermostats. It was at night. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is people making fun of abuse. So a really good example of this, I just feel like I needed to be a voice of reason here. I understand that I'm Amberlynn Reed, the forever villain of this freaking community, whatever, but I just need to be the voice of reason. Hold on a second. We have a super chat. Hi from Ireland. What age is Twinkie? She's darling. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Twinkie is going to be 11 in July. Okay. So people are making fun of abuse. We're going to use the Mountain Code Red situation as an example. So I have said over and over that that did not happen. That is not how the events played out. And I will stand by that, and I will forever stand by that, because I don't get physical with people. I'm not going to throw things at somebody. I am not going to threaten self-harm. I have never done that, and I won't do that. So I want to make that very, very clear. Flower Power Brian, thank you so much for the super chat. It's greatly appreciated. But I do want to say, let's imagine for 3 seconds that all of that, what Destiny did say, is true. No one cares. Move on already. Just Jamie, thank you for the super chat. I care. So just imagine that did happen. There is a reaction channel. Jordy, hello. I know you're watching because you're also obsessed, and that's how you make your money. So him making a parody out of abuse is disgusting. So it didn't happen, but in Destiny's brain,
I totally agree. I think it is, no matter what kind of abuse, I can't believe I'm agreeing with you. It's disgusting. You know, abuse is abuse. And whether it was, even when I heard about Destiny's mom, and I believe she's passed away now, even when I heard about that, and I thought, no, that's not right. No matter what the situation is, that's not right. If you're just going to come at someone there's got to be more to it than we're being told. It's kind of, what do we call it now? 6 one and half a dozen other. And I think this is what the situation is. It's a bit on both sides.
Brain, Destiny's mind, whatever it may be. Just imagine for 3 seconds that it did. And just imagine for 3 seconds if I was to make fun of someone else's like abuse story or whatever it may be. I'm just finding this. I'm not going to say the full community, obviously. Come to Denver. I've never been there. Maybe I should. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. What I'm just trying to say, long story short, is it's just a lot of hypocritical nonsense that's happening lately. And people just like almost like justifying. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Like, I just feel like people are trying really hard to stay on Destiny's side because they're a Amberlynn Reid reaction channel and it's making people look really bad. Like, I have had so many people contact me, like saying like, Jordy, I cannot believe Jordy's doing this. I've been in an abusive relationship, et cetera, et cetera. Like, it just doesn't look good. No. And it's like, when is there going to be, or where and how is there going to be a person that is going to like stand up for this stuff? Because I just feel like so many people are so afraid to like stand up to reaction channels, and it's a lot. Like, it's just a lot. Next thing. Okay, so my Cameo, I do have a Cameo and I've been having to rebook a lot. So if I don't do a Cameo, there is an option to rebook it. Always rebook it if I don't do it. I've had some people contact me saying like, are you going to do mine? I had to rebook it, et cetera, et cetera. And I just want to say that I will do it. It's just I've been getting so many and I've been getting a lot. So I haven't gotten around to do every single one of them. But I will get around to it. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay, another thing is if you guys remember where...
Let me just stop you there. If that's the case and you're not getting around to doing them, then surely you should reduce the appointments. Not them rebooking. You should reduce the appointments, not give out as many appointments. That isn't your control, no one else's. Don't put that on other people. It's you that's not doing the work. That's not up to them to rebook it. It's up to you to reduce the appointments so they can get doing what you've got to do.
Beat me up. And there was something I said. I actually used to have an online journal, which I went and found. Oh my God, this online journal went all the way back to when I lived in Virginia. So it was crazy to see. It's actually a private online journal, so it's not like public. No one can go find it or anything. It's something that I used to write in a lot. And me and my ex from Virginia, we would actually write on there together. But I also would write on that when I was with Destiny. I actually stopped while I was with Becky. So I wrote about the whole situation with Destiny's mom when she beat me up. And I remember telling you guys a story about how I don't remember what I said that made Destiny's mom like attack me. And in that journal entry, I actually put what I said. I told her that I hated her because of everything that she, you know, put me through. Oh my God, it was so weird. Also, while I was going through this phone, I had a lot of messages. It was just like really triggering because I don't want to air anything about like Dana or whatever, but Dana is like a kind of a good, I'm going to use Destiny's word, witness to like what I went through with Destiny's mom, because Dana kind of went through the same thing in a way, but it never got like physical. But going through those messages was like really hard. I will say that. But yes, I did say that I hated her because she was literally throwing all my perfume down the stairs at me. And that is when things got physical. So if you guys want to go back and watch that live stream where I talked about the whole story, I don't feel like redoing it right now.
I'm gonna have a look back because I thought I'm not saying it's true, but I thought Amber said that she was up the stairs and that Destiny's mum was down the stairs. I'm sure that's what she said. I'll go back
you can go back and watch that and then add that little missing piece, because we finally fucking figured out what that missing piece was. And I honestly could not believe it, because I was sitting here and I was like going through all these messages, and I was like, because this is the fun that I had back then. And I was like, did I tell someone about this? Like, and then I just kept thinking hard and hard and hard. Like, did I keep a physical journal there? Like, what? I had to have proof somewhere. And then I was like, oh my God, that freaking journal online. So I'm glad that I found that. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, people were asking why I won't show Dana and Destiny screenshots. And it's because it's a personal conversation. Yeah. Dana gave me the permission to say that Destiny was still messaging her, but it's like their conversation was personal, so I didn't want what? Okay, sorry. I just read a message that made no sense. So I don't want to share like people's like personal stuff. All right. So now I think we are about to get into questions that I received on Instagram. Oh, and one last thing is people are saying that Destiny and I planned this. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, so I'm going to take a break and I'm going to answer some of y'all's questions, and then I'm going to get to the Instagram questions. So I noticed that my live streams have been like super long, and today I'm actually busy. So that's why I don't want to make this like super long. So Twinkie's nails. I am not perfect by no means, but Twinkie does get her nails cut by our vet every 2 months. So that's the vet said for small dogs that's a good time frame. So yeah. I'm just going based off of the vet because it's actually a really good vet. Love this vet so much. So yeah. How come your pants always go over your shoes? I am short, but I like to get tall pants because I do have lymphedema, and it's like there isn't a happy medium. My pants are either too short because of my lymphedema, and lipedema, or they're too long because I get the long pair, so I do need to cut them. Girl, witness is not a big or complicated word. No, it's not. Where did I live? In Virginia, Fredericksburg. Did I take my medicine today? Yeah. Someone, actually quite a few people were asking, when did you start only eating the skin on the nuggets? Like this was like literally only a few years ago. Someone asked, in what ways are reaction channels all the same? As Zachary Michael said, actually in a new video, it's because they're all biased. They all have a mission, and the mission.
I'm going to stop it here, guys, and carry on tomorrow because I'm really tired. But I am going to disagree with that one comment. Is I don't consider myself a reaction channel yet. I'm reacting against videos. I'm a channel when I've got a community. But I will disagree with Zachary Michael. Is that his name? I don't think all reactions are biased. I think we can be impartial as well. Because I don't think Destiny's lying about everything, but I think she's lying about a lot. The name of the game is to make Amber look bad. And she's succeeded in a lot of ways. Do I believe Amber's side? No. There's some inconsistencies which I'll look into tomorrow. Sorry, my face is a bit red. It's so warm. I'll look until tomorrow, but I'm sure Amber said she was up the stairs, going up the stairs, and her mum come behind her and run her. Or Destiny's mum. I'm going to look into that. I wanted to finish the reaction tonight, but I'm really tired. Excuse me, guys. And unfortunately, when I get tired, due to the condition I've got, I start twitching a lot. And then, although I'm very confident in myself, when I twitch, I kind of feel nervous about what people are thinking. Are they judging me? It's kind of really bad because when I'm in hospital, the nurse actually thought I was having a seizure. And she actually called the doctor. She was convinced I was having a seizure. But it's not. It's just I have myoclonic jerks. Nothing I can do about it. No medication can be taken. So I'll just deal with it. Anyway, guys, as I said, do you want me to do a live about the condition that I've got? If so, comment. If not, too boring for you. It's okay. The one thing I insist is absolutely no sympathy. I can cry about it, but I very rarely show my feelings in that respect. Do I get down about it? Not now. Not now. When I first found out, I'm going to be honest, when I first found out, I said to the doctor, because I was in hospital all the time, sorry guys, and I said to the doctor, can I come home? And he was like, are you sure you want to? I said, yeah. Yep. I didn't realise what it was. I was just convinced that I was just relieved it weren't a brain tumour. Anyway, guys, cut a long story short, I went home and I Googled it. I got an American site. I was petrified. I spent 2 whole weeks crying until I went back to my hospital appointment. And from then on, I come out and I was over the moon because I felt reassured. Let me put some things into perspective. I'm well aware that I can catch a cold and I can get a cough and I can die. But I could walk into the street, get run over and die. Sorry, unalive. It's just life. But don't worry, guys. If I start coughing on stream, I'll end the stream. If you don't see me next day, sorry. See what I mean? I joke at inappropriate times. I can't even be serious about this. It's a defense mechanism, and it's one that I've got. The minute I start to get serious, the defense mechanism kicks in, and I'm like, too serious. I think I must speak milkmans because my dad, bless him, he's lovely. He's amazing. He'd do anything for anyone. My mum's lovely. My mum is very serious. And they get me. My two brothers, my youngest brother is a man's man. You know, you keep your family business private. I mean, God, my brother didn't even know I'm on YouTube. He would be mortified. If he saw me on it, he would be absolutely mortified. Both my brothers were. Which is why I plan eventually soon posting it on my Facebook. Just for fun. Because this is so far out of my comfort zone. But I feel comfy here. I feel comfy talking to a screen. Yeah. And you know what else I wanted? If anything did happen. See, I can't help it. If anything did happen, I would want something documented that I was there. I was alive. And I'm going to come back and haunt you. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm trying to be serious. But it's just not my style. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to get some sleep. Because for you one more time. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm going to get some sleep. I'm getting old now. Thank you for watching, guys. And we'll finish this off tomorrow night. Bye, guys.